Hey, what's happening, guys? It's Danny coming back at you, making another video. Today's Saturday. Spent most of the day out at the ball fields today. My oldest daughter, Sydney, her high school ball team had a play day today, and they actually played 3 games, and it was about 45 degrees all day, so it was kind of a long day. But I want to give a shout out to my buddy Kenneth, aka Buttermilk, for he and his wife coming out and watching a little bit of the ball game. We were actually playing against the school where Kenneth's wife teaches, and actually the same school my wife and I graduated high school. So anyhow, Kenneth got me some cards today, and I got it right here in this envelope. To 12 Again Sports and Outdoors, cool little envelope. And this is my binder that I used in my new car collector video, the first one I shot. And I actually found this cool old 1992 James Beckett baseball card price guide that I had in one of my boxes, and I may reference that at some point. It's kind of falling apart. But anyhow, so I want to get in this, man. I want to rip this. I gave Kenneth some cards a while back, or actually he started by giving me some cards. I gave him some cards, and then he gave me some cards. So Kenneth shot a video response to the cards I gave him. I will put a link to that in the description. And so this is like a video response from a video response, kind of, not really, but anyhow, we got a little back and forth going on. He's a great friend of mine, and this is super cool. He and I are both doing our YouTube thing kind of at the same time. And so without further ado, I'm going to jump into this because I don't want this to be super long here, but I'm super excited about this. And so let's get it going. Let's see what we got here. So as we open it up, right off the bat, oh, we got 2 packs. Look at that young Will Clark. Alright, stick that back here in the background. Maybe we can adjust the camera a little bit. We'll bring it in some, and I'm gonna tilt this down a little bit. There we go. Maybe the lighting will be a little bit better. Alright, so here's our pack right here, and I'm gonna maybe kick this light on too right here. Maybe we get a little more light on the subject. So let's jump in this, man. It's David Price. I told you it's a local kid. This is so cool getting this. Let's see if I can get in this joker. Mr. Buttermilk. Alright, so we got us opening up. Alright, super excited about this. Here we go, guys. We got a David Price, Tampa Bay, mentioned in both mine and Kenneth videos. This kid right here played at Blackman High School locally. Again, whenever I see David Price cards, I try to get them. Was at a card show today, looking around. I didn't find any because, again, these things get gobbled up. This is a 2014 card. Love that, man. Thank you, Kenneth. That's awesome. There's my man Ozzie Smith. I know the Beholder up there. If you happen to watch this video, I know you're a big Cardinals fan, so gotta love the 87 Topps Ozzie Smith All-Star. Love that card. There's a Bo Jackson. What a cool card. What a cool card. Topps Gallery. Artist proof. What? 2018. Man, that's a cool card. I'd never seen it before. That's awesome. Love that. Man, Bo Jackson is just awesome. Look at that Frank Thomas. Man, look at that. That dude's a beast. Waiting the call. Chicago Frank Thomas. A pinnacle card. It's like 2013. Man, that's so cool. Love that card. Look at, there's a Gypsy Queen, Ozzie Smith. Dude, he was just such a big part of my childhood. Watching this guy run out on the field, do his backflips. What a cool thing, man. And anyhow, just loved him when he was in the Cardinals. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The Cal Ripken Jr. in the 84 Topps design. From 2019. Look at that, dude. What a great card. Thank you, Kenneth. And then look at that. Ken Griffey Jr. That dude's shining. It's like a Stadium Club, maybe a die cut card. 2014. Man, I'm blown away, Kenneth. I really am. I'm blown away. And these cards are amazing. And we got one more pack to go. So we're gonna jump into this. Will Clark, man. I've mentioned in a couple of videos there were several guys that I had hanging on my wall as a kid. Darryl Strawberry, Will Clark, Dale Murphy, Vince Coleman, Ricky Henderson. And then I had other little posters everywhere. As a kid, baseball cards were it for me. Will Clark, I think, played at was it Mississippi State maybe as a youngster. But look how young he is in that. Will Clark. Magic Beans. That looks like a sticker. I'll have to research that, Kenneth. I'm not sure what that is, man. Magic Beans for the Giants. Outgrow the competition. Oh, I get it. Okay, so with like Jack and the Beanstalk. I dig that. I needed that laugh, man. That's so cool. Thank you. There we go. The man, the myth, the legend, Nolan Ryan. Pretty neat card, man. These Gypsy Queens, they look like two-piece cards. I say that, from a printer standpoint. That's somehow die cut. That's basically two different images fastened together there. So pretty cool. Nolan Ryan with the Rangers. Almost said the Rangers, but definitely neat. Neat card. Roger Clemens with the Red Sox. Don't have that one. Look, that's pretty cool. Goodness, son, what have you done? You've got so many cards. And look at this Bryce Harper. Gypsy Queen. Sounds like he's with the Phillies now. Maybe the Phillies will be the real deal going forward. We'll see how that works out. Lots of money. Look, the San Diego Chicken. I remember in the mid-'80s, the famous chicken, I think, coming around and stopping by the Nashville Sounds. Probably not the same deal, but the San Diego Chicken. Maybe it is, because it says he's performed at more than 8,500 sporting events. So I remember hearing stuff about this, at the Nashville Sounds games from the mid-'80s. I don't know that I ever went to a game where he was there, but I may have been, because I went to a lot of them. So that's a pretty cool card, man. And look at that Ryan Sandberg. That's a really cool card. It's got his name on his bat. It's a studio card from '91, looks like. And there's Derek Jeter. I got some friends that are big Yankees fans. I don't have many Derek Jeter cards because he kind of came into the league about the time I quit collecting. And so thank you for that. I think that probably only makes 4 or 5 Derek Jeter cards that I have. And this guy right here, much respect to Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre, greatest Padre of all time as far as I'm concerned. I used to love him, loved Wade Boggs. I loved guys that got lots of hits and hit for average. To me, it was just an amazing thing. Sorry, I know I'm floating around all over the place. May need to back it up just a little bit. Dude, look at that Mike Trout. Cutting Edge Stars. Very cool card. These die cut cards, again, being a printer, they speak to me a little bit. It takes a little bit more to make these die cut cards. So I'm going to flip that real quick before I get to see what that last card is. Looks like a 2014 Kenneth, Mr. Buttermilk. That's a really cool card. And then finally, look at that. We got us a signed rookie card of Maikel Franco. Super cool, and looks like an on-card signature. It doesn't look like what do you call them? A sticker auto, I think is what they call them, man. Forgive me if I'm wrong on that, but Really cool card there. Gosh, Kenneth, man, you outdone yourself. So, lots of cards. If we keep going like this, we're going to have to use one of these boxes to give cards to one another, man. Super cool, man. So, I'd like to go back through this and recap. There's so many. So, we'll kind of go in reverse order. So, we've got that auto right there. So, I'm going to kind of set it to the side. I got this Mike Trout die cut card. Pretty cool. You know, these are going to be my first die cut cards at all. We got the Tony Gwynn. We got a Jeter that will stick up over here. Got the Ryan Sandberg. Got the chicken. Doing the funky chicken. Just as I knock everything down. Well, maybe this will be a fail. Got the Bryce Harper. And the Roger Clemens. We got the Nolan Ryan, Gypsy Queen. We got the cool sticker of the Giants that took me a second to understand because I'm kind of slow. Really cool Will Clark card. Ken Griffey Jr. I told him I loved players from the 90s, man. He wore me out with them. I love it. Sweet Cal Ripken insert card. We got Ozzie Smith. We got Frank Thomas. We got Bo Jackson, and we got another Ozzie Smith 87 All-Star. And then finally we got the local kid, Mr. David Price. Love that, and that's going to help fill out my collection of him. So, Kenneth, thank you, brother. This is awesome. I really appreciate it. And like I said, actually earlier today, I was trying to put together some cards for you. That's going to be, of course, heavy on White Sox, but it's also going to have some newer cards that I have and a few old surprises in there, brother. So be looking for something for me before too long. And guys, please check out my buddy Kenneth. He's about to rename his channel. He goes by Buttermilk and the vintage baseball that he plays, and he's going to rename his channel something along those lines. So check him out. Give him some love. Give him a like. You know, and I appreciate everyone that has subscribed thus far. You know, this is a journey, man. We're going to get there, and I just appreciate any feedback I get. You know, let me know what you think. Tell me how my buddy did. I think he hooked me up, and I greatly appreciate it, guys, and we'll catch you on the next video.